I need more power.
So, on to mission 3. Which this path is a lot faster because no cut screens and stuff that lots of the time. And as you can see with like that boss battle, like this mode's still pretty hard, like just the boss is a lot harder as well. He starts off like harder mode. For some reason Dante wasn't very hard like the first one, but the first like version of him is like really strong. So these are pretty much like his Devil May Cry free weapons.
I don't need a sword.
So even though this is the past, he's got free, even though he like goes away.
It's because they just do it for fun. It doesn't need to make sense.
And this is like his like Dante weapon. Like his big sword. So he copies some like Dante moves. He's got like a little like 100 stare, whatever Dante's one is. This part's quite annoying, is like him. So this is like Vergil on Nero's like grab parts.
Yeah.
For some reason it just goes like mental sometimes. Hard to control it. If it's like the pattern and stuff, like, and it's like I want this orb.
Gotta get the orbs.
So there's like a secret blue orb like over there, but since he comes back, like Dante's path, it's a lot easier to get it on the way back. But there's like ones to grab it that are like higher. And it's like,
Hey.
but I don't know if you can get it through there. Later on, he comes back as Dante, and Dante like item that you get with Dante is just like a bouncy pad, and there's like a bouncy pad thing at the bottom, so it's a lot easier to get when you come back.
Yeah,
but that's like later at the game, like right at the end.
It's nice of them to install that for him.
You come back as Dante, and Dante doesn't have like
that's
the
what I'm
grab
saying. It's
attack.
nice of them for these monsters to install that into their mind.
And just look how many of these there are. These are pretty annoying enemies to versus Vergil. Just as anyone really, because they're stupid. How they take like barely any physical damage like when they're in this mode. Especially when you don't have like these like summon sword attacks. So it could be important if you're just starting out to like play like these summon sword. But these summon sword attacks like take like the devil trigger, like a little bit of devil trigger as well, so but they're definitely important to, and there would be like an item there. Definitely important to have. Did I break that like red orb thing at the start?
I don't know. Ask it me.
Oh, you're watching.
Yeah, but I don't know what red orb thing
yeah, I
you're
had it with
talking
like
about.
the hand-to-hand one, didn't I?
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
He doesn't have Vergil's like the only one without
It's so
like
slippery.
he's the only one without like double jump for some reason. Because he's got like that, but other people have like everyone has double jump really. Ladies like double jump is like firing a rocket at the ground and like jumps up higher.
It's a rocket jump. Yeah, push that over.
One thing about Vergil though, I don't have any more like devil trigger to use it though. That's not good. But like normally like breaking these things you have to like break them every time, but with Vergil you can have all those summon swords and just run through them and attack.
Blade Liger.
He's a lot easier just a bit. There's a bit like in the castle coming up where it's like way faster as Vergil just doing that.
And
there's a horrible like fight, especially in this mode because it's gonna be like the ice guys, which are one of the hardest enemies, one of the most annoying enemies in the game, and they're like just early as enemies. They don't knock up very well. and they've got so many attacks that are just like hard to dodge. And this fight has a lot of them.
But there's only 2 in the cut screen.
So there's normally only meant to be 2.
And then they're like, hey guys, this works way better if we send like 40 of them.
The fact that I don't have any like
Concentrate.
so this is devil trigger version
So
kind of thing.
visual.
Like slash non like I was talking about in the fight how we could do like multiple. It's not quite that, but it's similar. Like you're firing out like lots of like sword attacks as well, the summon swords while you're like slicing. A trick to like this game is enemies that are like not on screen can't attack you. So if you have like them
It's
off,
nice of them.
if you're having like, if you don't have them on the screen, then they can't really attack you. So they can help a lot in this mode where it has like a million of enemies. Good way to fight these guys is to use like these attacks. Seeing all this, like even though I was like out of it, all the summon swords like came in at the end and like slashed him.
Pew!
See,
And you shot
pew.
one off.
You can just break these. Don't have to start, like don't have to stop the sprint. You can just run around and attack. So if you
Makes it a lot easier when you've got swords flying around.
so I'm just backtracking here, like to show like a secret mission. But like I said, like you do come back here. There's a secret mission like up here. Which like Vergil can actually get to like early on because he's got like the jump. So when on the wall, he can jump off the wall, and then he kind of has a double jump, like, and then triple jump. So he can get up here. Like he's the easiest character to get up here probably.
And what does it do?
Well, it's like to get the blue fragments, but if you want to do this one at this point, there's like power-ups that increase the range of these. You need like the max like power-up of the range for that. So that's just information if they wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But you do come back here like later on, like Dante's like path. So you would have it by then if you didn't get it. And the secret orbs there. And into the castle or whatever.
Castle whatever. They couldn't be bothered thinking of a name.
Probably has a name. With big like Resident Evil painting.
It's called Raccoon City.
Ah, Mr. Kennedy, thank you for showing. So this would be like in Resident Evil 4, like the castle like section. So normally these are like pretty annoying to have to like cut like each chair and stuff singly, but Vergil can make it a lot faster.
You missed one.
Like the rail, I don't think the railings have anything. It's just like the chairs and stuff they have. They're demon chairs.
In the previous
Which
life,
just do it. Normally doing that once isn't bad, but when you had to do it, like the achievement doing that like every time, like that's real annoying. So these are like new enemies that have appeared, I think, as well.
New enemies.
I haven't seen them like yet, I don't think. They're not new, I'm just saying like first time appearing. But things appearing first time in this mode is like a lot different because they introduce them a lot faster. Normally like those big guys in the first level, you don't see those like until like
I meant to ease
Dante
into
path,
it.
I think. I don't know.
Ease into it usually, but now it's just like, hey, everyone's
Like that mirror thing had orbs
Yes.
just for. So you're just having to break these things. You just run around. This part could be annoying, like after this fight. It's a platforming like part with like the summon sword things. Fighting these guys normally like summon sword and then do that combo like everything. So the spinning, he does like a spin, so if they're all like AoE together, they get like rounded up if they all run into like the summon sword. Look how many like these spawn in this mode though.
They can't hit you if they're off screen.
But they fly around so much, so it's hard to keep like them off screen.
Just keep turning the camera. Spin it around.
Yeah, there's like a button where you can like face the direction that you're playing. Facing.
Keep turning them off screen and be real easy. Grab that sword.
The easy thing to do is just like try like build concentration and just like one shot them all. But the fact that when you get hit, like you lose like the concentration, it's a bit hard to like, especially with all these.
They're like, he's trying to concentrate. Get him.
It's a lot harder than his cut screens where you're just like walking like. If you're in Devil Trigger form, then like you don't lose the concentration, so that's you can kind of like build it while you're in like Devil Trigger easier. But the fact you need like to be in Devil Trigger to do like that attack, you need it. The description says you need the max bar, but all you need to have is like on like when you on the like the halfway point of that bar to do it. So I don't know why it's maybe it's a slightly stronger one when it's maximum, but I don't think it is.
It's a better version of it.
So just that point where I get like this aura and stuff, that's where like you can do it, and the attacks get stronger. So this part might need like some editing if I don't do it. Like, the first time I played this, like, I did it first time, but like next times I haven't done it. Like just after all this time, I came back and just like the first time I played through Vergil on this mode, I did it like first time randomly.
Fail. Because that's what people want in Devil May Cry games.
And then you have to fight like every time. I don't remember this fight. I thought it was just a few. Or maybe I was playing on like the easier mode, so it's like not this crazy. Not this crazy of a fight every time you fall down. I never fell down on this mode, so I never saw this fight.
There might have been secret Devil May Cry 5 trailer down there that you didn't notice before because you didn't fall down.
This is the crucial like part.
It's like that lady looking at the screen and winking. After this, there'll be a cut screen that says Devil May Cry 5.
The lady's here. She's in that cage right there. Never's mum's in that cage.
It's not very nice. You have to free her.
So every time I fall down, I'll have to do that fight pretty much.
Nice.
It's a good way to get like style points.
Just keep falling down. Nice style. Falling down all the time.
This is weird as Vergil because like he can go up too high and get hit by the spikes, so you have to do it like perfect time. Like, this is the hardest one.
Choo choo choo.
Nice.
And then the door kills you.
So 2 goes, not too bad. Coming up is like one of the annoying fights in
Like,
this
is
mode.
one of the worst bits. And this is one of the worst bits. Is this game do you even enjoy playing it, or are you just like, ugh, like the whole time?
Just annoying like fights for enemies. Well, that's like the only annoying platforming part. This is hard fight. There's like a million of these guys in this like small corridor. So this attack can go like crazy, but it's just another thing that's affected by camera as well. You can do so many like slices off it, but it's affected by like the camera, I guess. Because you have to be holding like forward and like.
It's because forward is a different direction depending on the camera.
And that's why it's an attack that can go like super crazy, or it can just like stop after like one. if you get it in the sweet spot, then you can just be like, just like keep dashing. I killed them pretty quickly. Doing that fight when you're going through here, like if you start this mode, that's what I did. Like first time starting this mode, and like you don't have like this much health, but if you just play through like a normal run,
Get
like
some
on
health first.
any characters, they all the health like corresponds to like every character. So if you're like first time playing and stuff, you like going through those like Nero and stuff, then you'll start with this health. The fact that I started like the game on this mode with only like a little bit of health.
Probably not the smartest idea.
So with these things, it's like pretty much like normally like after you do one attack, doing that attack again won't build up like skill and stuff. But if you do like something else and then go back to it again, then it will refresh it. Like you'll be able to build up like style points again. So I'd normally like switch to this one, just do 2 hits or something, and then you can go back to this attack for style points.
Smoky.
If you're fast enough, you can like switch while doing that attack and go into that attack. And that's another thing, like normally when you do this attack, it's like an animation, like you get stuck in an animation, like you can't move. So it's like, well, this move's pretty crappy, but if you do like his teleport, like right after, you can just do it in like camera areas is bad, but it like cancels the like animation, so you can just like spam this attack pretty much, which makes it a lot cooler. And that's the same attack, the forward attack that is like this, holding it down. So really you could go like keep dashing around. Vergil, he can like cancel like heaps of animations and stuff off like all his attacks pretty much.
Put his slippers back on. There you go. got like bear slippers. I'm a bear. He runs faster in those.
Maybe he does. And there'd be like a holy water up there. Once you've already got them though, you don't like get them again, so that's why they're not like there.
Makes it hard to show in videos when you can't like redo them.
People can just, if they're on something and need something.
Yeah.
Behind this like glass is a blue fragment, I think, so if this is the first time playing through, like, you can get that. I know these ones and stuff, I'll say like when I pass.
Dark Souls.
It's your favourite thing, like, I think this room on this mode is crazy.
It's Demon Souls, doesn't matter. Same thing. Put that armor on.
Like, looking at that dumb wall, they'll like miss like everything because they're not looking at anything. For some reason it didn't hit
This
that.
one.
Yeah, for some reason it's not 100% like working or something, like they didn't fully get it like working properly. For some reason it just like, I feel like it's meant to slice everything. Or maybe that's what happens when you don't have it maximum, like...
Yeah, they said it. Listen to them in the menu, they told you what to do. It scales depending on how far the bar is.
Like, this is the easiest way I found to fight like these flying guys is Vergil.
Shoot them with the gun.
You just have to have like summon swords, and then you could just like summon swords like these spinning ones and like teleport to them and knock them, but like everything, that combo just does so much damage. Oh man,
Thing broke your swords.
it's faster too. So I was checking if there was like an extra one. It's annoying when there's like one sword, to like refresh them you gotta like fire it, but that takes like longer than rather just like break it. There's another like secret orb place up there. If you're playing as like Vergil, after you beat like the second boss, you get like an item that like you slightly glow when there's like a secret nearby, but I don't think you get that as Vergil, you just have to know it. They're still there, you just there's no clue. So on the normal one there would be like,
It doesn't want to glow.
in the normal version of this room there'd just be like 2 of these night guys, but now on this one,
That's what
just
this
like
mode
it
is.
says.
The cut screen's like hello, and there's like one of them, and then the game starts, and there's like 8 of them.
It's the end of the game. Like, there's a lot more than you want to like look to see how many there are, to then they all attack. Like, keep them all off screen.
It'd be funny if people hadn't played the game before and they didn't realise it. It sounds pretty cool. They play this mode.
Wow. Getting hit by lots of them. I think there's like pots and stuff that have a bit of health in them. Not much.
You're gonna need more than that.
Keep like attacking. These guys are quite annoying to like knock out. If you're behind them, you can knock them up. But if you do it like while you're in front of them, then they'll block it so you don't get like that knock up. I can't. I did that attack too much now. I can't do like the normal just like ground one. If you do the normal ground one, you'll go like through them and then you'll be behind them. So if you do like the ground one, then follow up with like the air one. But I've gotten into that like muscle memory of doing like holding it down. I always do that one and I stay like in front of them.
It's ruined just the regular game for you.
Well, just doing it this way, like slash like through them to get behind them until they block with the shield. But
is it the boss?
Pretty much. Oh no.
Asa.
It won't be S, probably. I'll still manage to get
Still got
S.
S. Well done.
Like still 10% orbs like somewhere. I know in like one of the corridor areas there's like more orbs they could have got and stuff. Going through time. There's some in that secret mission and stuff.
You missed a whole 10%. So you only got Asa, which is Ada's sister.
Wow. Resident Evil secrets in this game too.
It's all connected.